Okay. Oh, you're live. Why are you out of the screen?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Hey, everyone. Getting everything fired up. There it is. Okay. Stephanie beat Brandon.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, it finally came through, so we got a
Mhm.
couple of wild kids, but we're going to get everything started.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, stuff's always farther back when we start since. Okay. Lenny's here, says howdy Grounds Family Farm. Tammy's
guys.
here, says that won't be able to make it because making biscuits at Hardee's now and got to be there at 4 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, thanks for stopping in to say hello. Yeah, I don't think you can hit the thumbs up till we start.
Yeah.
There's Connie Shea, says hi, Kevin, Kimberly, and pretty girls, Abby and Izzy. Rain from Debbie has been drenching us today. At present, we're under tornado watch until 7 a.m. Friday morning. Well, hopefully you won't have any bad weather or flooding if it's not. Lenny says, hey there, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There's Diane. She's at the Mansfield Fairgrounds in Ohio.
Yep.
Hopefully that's going well for you.
Let's see.
You can read some.
Catherine
I
said,
got lost.
Catherine said, good evening from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hello there.
Hello.
And Stephanie said, I want you to know that I was on here before Brandon Eddy. Tina said,
Well, he's here now.
Tina said, hello, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey, Tina, how are you?
Dean said, okay, who's going to be late tonight?
We were a little bit by a few seconds.
Yeah, but that's okay. Few seconds.
Yeah. Candy said, hey, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey, Candy, how are you doing?
Let's see. Gail said, hey, guys. Hello from Fairfield, Ohio. Love the videos and animals. Good job on the fence.
Thank you so much. Had a couple of good helpers.
Yep, we did. Aussie Cool said, good day, everyone.
Hey there, Aussie.
There's Ed Kirkpatrick.
Loud and clear. Hope you're doing good, Ed, and hopefully you didn't get flooded out by a storm that went through.
Yep. There's Colton and Brooke said, hey, Kevin, Kimberly, and the girls.
Hey there. How are y'all in Cowboy doing? There's Julie and Andy from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Hope y'all are doing well.
Jessica said, hey, Izzy and Abby from Lindley.
Hi.
And Stephanie said, hey, girls.
Hi.
Meg said, hi, everyone. Hello, Kevin, Kimberly, and girls.
Hello.
Hey there.
There's Brandon. Hello, hello. How are you y'all girls doing tonight?
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing? Good.
Tired.
Izzy's good and tired, as always.
I'm never tired except when I am tired.
You're never tired except when you are tired.
Smart.
Carol said, hi from Wisconsin. Lynn said, hi, all.
Hey there, Lynn and Carol.
There's Momo said, hi, Kevin, Kimberly, Abigail, and Isabel.
Oh, there's Neil here for his Abbiness Smile Therapy.
Love the pose every single time. There's Peggy. Hello there.
Granddad.
Yep. Granddad said, hi, wild kids and mom and dad.
Don't know what that was.
Yeah. Lynn said, Izzy, you look sleepy.
She is.
I'm not.
Living life loving. Howdy from Houston, y'all, Grounds family.
How come it's always on live nights? You're always so sleepy.
Late.
I mean, well, y'all didn't have to get up super early this morning.
Like 1,000
It's
clocks.
after 7.
Deborah said, "Hi, Abby and Izzy. Have you started back to school yet?"
Yes.
Yes, they have.
Mhm.
Actually have their first test coming up
Yep.
next week.
Yep.
Yep. Already fixing
And
to have their
what?
first test. Math, isn't it?
You
I know,
got
both of y'all.
math
This is
coming
going to be your
up, you
first
got
test
language
period.
coming up.
She's excited to have her first test ever because kindergarten, they didn't do tests.
Yeah.
So she's excited.
She had like evaluations that we did periodically, but we didn't have actual tests. But
That's about to change.
Yep.
Hope you don't fail. Too bad to have to repeat the first grade.
Jennifer said, "Howdy, y'all." Go
Where are you at? I lost you.
down.
Did you already make it?
Yeah.
Did you talk
Yep.
about? Okay. Okay, I'm with you now. Deborah?
Yes. Yeah. And then now down to Loma.
Do what? So you already...
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, back
Yeah.
to school. I got you.
Loma said, "Hi, Kevin and Kimberly and the girls."
Hey there.
Colton and Brooks said they're just trying to survive these 100-degree days.
Too. Which today I don't think was quite as bad.
No, it wasn't near as hot.
Which we were in the vehicle for a lot of the day because we
Mhm.
went on the girls and I went on a short little road trip to pick up something that will be seen in the future.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Don't know.
Jessica said, "Girls, where did y'all get the PJs? Lindley wants some too."
Huh?
Izzy's came from Walmart and Abby's came from Marshall's.
Asha.
Abby and Addison have matching PJs. And Izzy wanted some similar, and Walmart happened to have some.
And there's a sleep mask.
Oh, yeah, they both came with sleep mask.
But they
Yeah.
never stay on my head.
Okay, let me find it because it just jumped on me. Okay, got it. I had it. There we go. Ads. Stephanie said, "Be right back, picking up the girls from Nana and Papa's."
Where? Yeah, you're not in the right spot.
Yeah, I am.
No, because you...
No,
Yep, Andy and Julie said they were doing good.
Okay, I missed that
Tina
one.
said to everyone, don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Okay, yeah, I missed a couple. It must have jumped on me before that. Diane said, "Giggles tonight, girls."
Yep.
Yep. And Stephanie said she does like the PJs.
There's Linda says, hi, everyone.
Hey there.
Colton and Brooks said they're doing... Oh, wait, they're talking to Brandon.
Yeah, ready for fall.
Us too.
Mhm.
The only bad thing about fall is winter follows it. If we could
Yeah.
keep the cool weather for a while,
Mhm.
it'd be nice. Oh, there's Jacob Jones says evening to Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
So there we go. Neil said, "It always bugged me when I stayed at a friend's house and in the morning they asked me if I slept okay. How would I know? I was asleep." One Scott said, "Hi, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy."
Peggy said that you'll do good on the test because you're a smart girl.
Yep.
Well.
She will. And you'll do well too.
Lynn said that she used to think Izzy was older.
Well, she is a little taller.
Taller.
Well, that makes me more good as a jockey.
What?
What did you say?
I don't know.
It makes me more good as a jockey.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. She wants to be a jockey on a racehorse when she grows up. So
She knows
likes
they're
her small
small.
size, so that'll work out for her.
Yeah.
I need to go to bed.
Okay. Ed said, Izzy, you will have tests the rest of your life now. It's okay. They're fun. So.
All right.
See,
You'll tell them
you're
night
not the only one that likes tests. Are you going to tell them good night?
I've had too many.
I should tell you on the way out though. the chair there. All right. Y'all can continue.
Yeah, and the first race I'm going to compete in is the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, the
Yep.
first one?
Yeah, it won't be the first one because you got to qualify in other ones to make it to the Kentucky Derby. So you got to get fast elsewhere
Yeah, my horse is going to be the fastest horse in the world.
in the world.
Yeah, it's going to be named Peanut.
Peanut. Oh, you already got your horse's name picked out, huh?
Yep.
You got to train it. Linda said they're just getting over Debbie, still getting some rain and mild winds. We need some rain out this way. Probably not as much as Debbie brought everybody out there, but I was hoping that if it had come just a little bit farther west, we could have got one of those outer bands and got some rain from it. Because stuff here is dry.
Very much so.
Calm down.
Oh, no, you've been going to bed. There's Gail said, hey, friends.
Hey, Gail, how are you all doing? Let's see.
Lynn said, Kevin, do the fireworks again.
Do the fireworks.
This.
See if Abby can do it.
No, yeah, there you go.
Eh,
No,
that's
that's
light.
lasers.
No.
Those are lasers. What's the firework?
Maybe it is.
This?
This
What? No.
Eh.
It's It's not that.
Mm-mm.
It's a
I can do that easily.
peace sign, maybe.
What's that? This?
No,
Wow! I've never seen that one. It's my favorite.
I don't know. We'll have to look at that.
That's a new
Let's see. Oh, Dean said, I don't care too much for fall. It's hard to get up.
one. I like the hearts. My favorite one.
Lenny said, I love watching y'all petting the new calf babies.
Joe's my favorite.
Joe's your favorite. Yeah.
Yes. So, very big.
Let's see. Living Life Loving said, here we have 3 seasons: hot summer, warm summer, and winter.
Yeah.
Know the feeling.
Wait, there's 2 summers.
Not really, just teasing. Kathy said, good evening from a chilly Minnesota. About 55 degrees right now.
Crazy.
Was it that cold there?
I don't want it to be that cold, but I could use some 70s, maybe even some 80s.
No, because in the winter you can just wrap up in like a million blankets, but it's so hard. But in that, there's no way to get cool down in the summer and warm up in the winter. It's so hard.
That's what the heater and the air conditioner's
Mhm.
for.
Yep.
Blankets, shorts.
My thing keeps jumping.
Mm.
Loma said that's what I wanted to do too.
What?
Probably a jockey.
Yep.
Carol said summer seemed to have just flew by. I don't care for winters anymore. I don't like winter either.
I love it.
Mhm.
It's one of my birthdays.
Like I said, spring and summer are probably my favorite. Fall's okay too.
I like it because it's in February sometimes. It snows on my birthday one time.
There's Vance. Said,
Hello
hey
there.
y'all.
One time it snowed on my
Hey
birthday.
Vance, how are you? Yeah, she put a jockey.
Yeah. Candy said, y'all are super funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody's telling Izzy good night.
Oh, there's Martha. Said, good evening from Hinton, Oklahoma. I hope all of you are well. I love watching you. Well,
Well, thank
thank you
you.
so much. We appreciate it.
Neil said, but we still got Dr. Abby.
Yep,
Why?
because Izzy went to bed.
Because Izzy went to bed.
He needs his therapy.
Let's see.
Me too, Mama.
Raymond's still hard at work.
Yep.
Oh, we're supposed to get a lot of rain in Pennsylvania tomorrow from Debbie.
Oh wow.
Oh, what rain?
We have chances of rain next week. I looked, but it's like 30%. So they decreased like all day today. As I was looking, I was like, well, we may not get anything.
Catherine said they're getting hit with it too tomorrow.
Oh,
Let's see.
Eric said, "Happy hot Thursday from Pensacola."
How are you, Eric? I'm guessing the weather down there is pretty hot too. Just maybe probably even hotter than here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Beach heat is different than here heat.
Yes.
Maybe it's just because it's nice to be at the beach.
Yeah.
But it's hot.
Lynn said, "How do you do that?" I
What?
guess all the stuff on.
Yeah, you have to be on iOS, either like an iPhone, iPad, or Mac computer, and it'll work with FaceTime, and it also works with StreamYard.
Yep.
But it's got different hand signals for different things.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heart. That's the only one I know how to do the heart.
Diane said, "I'm off next week, and then I go to Meadville, Pennsylvania fair for 9 days."
Oh, wow.
All right. Oh, there's Nick. So, let's see. Leaving practice, but I'm listening while driving.
Let's see. Pam says it's them tomorrow night.
Oh. Eric said, "We used to joke that the weather in Pensacola consisted of getting ready for heat, living through the heat, getting past the heat in December."
There's Susie says, "Hi, Kevin and Kim and Abby love watching your videos. Thank you so much." Kathy said that you're precious. Billy too.
Oh, you a little bit. Carol said, "Low 70s tomorrow by us in Wisconsin, but we're 2 blocks from Lake Michigan."
Okay, so you kind of get that
Mm-hmm.
lake wind or lake weather.
Yep.
Oh, there's Cowboy Short.
There's your book buddy.
It says, "Howdy, Grounds family." We were just talking the other day. I forgot in one of the lives that we haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
But I'd seen you on Facebook, so I looked and I knew you were still doing good. Lynn says that she needs cooler also.
Yeah. And then she said, "Okay, now Abby's yawning."
Oh, you're out of order on there.
Yeah.
That's the only bad thing is they go in
yeah.
separate. Okay. Maybe I need to watch that. We should show it on here.
Pam said, "Abby, have you taken a ride on the scooter yet?"
All the time.
You look up and she's zooming across the yard.
All the time. But it's funny because one minute she's riding the scooter and the next I look up, she's on her bicycle. So she'd already walked out. So
And then I'm on a scooter.
she's just always riding something.
Mm-hmm. There's Faye. Said, "Hi, everyone, Northwest Georgia."
Hey, Faye, how are you?
Eric said, "I am a born New Englander, so I grew up skiing, snowmobiling, you name it. I love the snow."
I like the snow when I don't have to work. Because the day that I was off and we had fun for a day, and I was glad it was gone.
It's funny. Because the trampoline got covered and I didn't want to go out there and get my feet all
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you have to wear like snowsuits.
Gail said that she'll go to Churchill Downs and cheer you on.
When you're a jockey.
And
So they're doing great, thanks.
Lucy Cole's asking how you've been feeling.
Pretty good most of the time. Until I overdo it, and then I kind of pay for it a little bit, but I'm okay. I think I've figured out that mopping kind of aggravates everything a little bit. So I'm going to have the girls help me with the mopping this weekend when I do it and see if maybe that fixes it. Because the rest of the cleaning in the house and stuff isn't too bad, but like, this weekend I did a lot and all in one day, and Monday I was not feeling so great, but it was okay. Just figuring out my limits, and just it's getting better. It just takes a while, and I'm impatient. So
Yep.
You know what my horse's name gonna be?
what?
Peanut.
Oh, cute.
And it's gonna love me.
Candy said, I don't like winter. I'm old and my bones hurt.
Yeah, I just don't like the cold.
I
And
don't like
plus,
cold.
having to feed hay all the time out in the cold, and then if it gets icy, having to deal with that, break water troughs, the ice in those, and it's just, I don't know. Which I don't like 100+ either.
No.
So somewhere in the middle. Like I said, I'd like 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s.
I like to break the ice in the white chalk with a hammer or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or a rock.
Yeah.
Lynn said, our fair is actually the rodeo.
Our fair, kind of hard to say. For
ours is very
a few
confusing.
years, they quit doing carnivals
Mm-hmm.
because they couldn't get them or something like that. I don't know. Couldn't afford them. But like I said, whenever I looked up, most carnivals would come and they would actually, what they made off of it is how they got paid, and then they would give a percentage back to whatever was hosting them. So my thought was, what it took to get them here, why not just let them keep everything to get them to come? But they finally got it started back up. But the only way that they can get it is the carnival comes in June.
Yeah.
And the livestock fair is in September.
Mm-hmm.
So in June, they just have the carnival, maybe pageants.
No pageants are
okay.
in September.
So then September is when they have the livestock show. They'll have all the stuff on display, crafts, arts, and all that good stuff. They'll have the pageants, and they'll have like the animal scrambles and stuff for the kids.
The horse show,
and
maybe there's another rodeo.
So
I don't know.
Or is it already?
No,
okay.
Not a rodeo.
I don't know. I can't keep it straight. I've got the sheet.
We've got
there.
the sheet somewhere, but it's just the only problem with that is, like, whenever it's all together, you get a lot more people that go over to look at the crafts, stuff like that. And so the fact that they don't have a carnival drawing people in, and there's very few people coming around, I think that's made it where less people enter stuff into the competitions, things like that. Like our multi-purpose building where they used to have crafts. I mean, it used to be full front to back, ceiling to floor, just full of stuff. And then now,
not at all.
I mean, it was just a few, just very little of it actually had stuff in it. So I think having it split is actually probably hurting both, because you'd have kids that were there for you'd have kids can't focus. You'd have kids that would be there for the carnival, but then they'd also check out the livestock and all the interesting stuff. Then you have families and stuff too that would come for the other, and then they would spend money at the concession stands and stuff like that at the carnival. And so, like I said, I hope eventually they'll get it back together, because with it split, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of a downer. Yeah. Just to be honest. But I mean, I guess it's good that they do something, but it's nothing like I remember growing up.
It's really weird. Like last year we were just watching events, and I took the girls for the 3 days that they were doing the shows and stuff, so they could kind of get an idea of what they might want to do and show and that kind of thing. And it's really weird to just go in the mornings and then it's just done. I mean, we stuck around till like noon or so, and they were almost done with everything for 2 of the days. So it was kind of crazy.
Yeah. And then our fair is the week before the little expo thing out in Oklahoma City. And so it'll end on Friday, and then that's on Sunday. But the animals, we check in on Tuesday
night. Yeah.
Tuesday evening, they check in the animals, and they can't leave until noon on Friday. But noon on Friday is also when they have the premium sale, which is not an actual auction, but it's where businesses, people in the community stuff will come and bid on the grand champion, the reserve grand champion, and the different categories. like an auction, but the kids keep the animals and they just get the money as kind of like prize money for the effort they put in on working it. So if they end up getting grand champion or reserve grand champion, then that will delay when we can leave on Friday. What time it will, for what time we can check out animals, because even though you can check out at noon, if you're in that premium sale, I don't know how long that lasts.
Yeah.
And so it could be a little later in the afternoon before we actually get to go, but it'll just depend on how they place at the fair and all that. But we had to take them today to the vet and get that stuff done, which we'll have a video out about that adventure.
Yeah.
And so pretty much they're just working with their animals or pigs and getting them ready, and then they've got chickens to take too.
Yeah. 3 apiece on the chickens.
The chickens
Is that
are
what you
very
entered?
friendly.
Yeah, I did the bare minimum.
Okay.
Chickens are
Because
super
we've got
friendly.
few enough as is.
So, and those 3 stay there, or we got to give 3 more besides those?
Those, I think those, it's 3 apiece. So
Isn't that what you have to give back though? Even, yeah.
6 out of 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked if they had decided if they were going to decrease the numbers since everybody lost them, and they said no, they weren't. So,
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
I
What
don't know.
about the people who lost them all? What are they having to do?
I guess they just don't show anything. Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, it's just, that's another crazy thing
Yeah.
that happened is whenever you actually have to buy these chickens through the 4-H program. So we paid for them, and then the 4-H program gave 3 extra to each kid, but evidently didn't spread the word around. So our county did not give the extras to their kids, but then they have to give 3 back out of the 15 that we paid for. So
Yeah.
it's kind of messed up deal. And it wouldn't be so bad if they hadn't lost like half of them, because evidently they had a bad batch of chicks, because they said several people lost a bunch. I mean, but we've got
Apparently the running joke used to be that if you made it to fair time that you were doing pretty good, that you had decent chickens.
Well, I wish I would have known that.
So yeah, I wish I had too.
Because we could have entered just some of ours.
Yeah, probably what we should have done, but
maybe next time.
Yeah, not getting any more of those though.
No, I mean it wasn't. I mean the price was decent on them,
Yeah.
but it was just. I mean, if they're just going to die, then there's
Yeah.
no sense in wasting that money on them, because we've got plenty of chickens.
Yeah, hardy
And-
chickens.
Yep.
And those chickens are really friendly.
Yeah,
Which ones?
The 4-H ones.
I'll
Yeah.
love more of those.
Well, because y'all are out there mess with them all the time.
Yeah, because you mess with those more than the others, but all of them are. I mean, even the Rhode Island Reds are pretty friendly.
Which you need to make sure that they're friendly. Your 4-H ones are friendly, because just in case, because it depends on the judge. But when they do showmanship for the chickens, sometimes they make them get them out of the pen and go up and like show the judges. Sometimes they'll just walk around to the pens and look at them.
we just need to make a
Last
collar and
year-
a leash for them.
Last year
we
they
can
had
lead
to
'em
actually
around.
carry them.
How about that?
But what if the chicken just runs away?
Then that's one less you have to give away.
Yeah.
But we'll just. What if we make collars and leashes for them? You can lead them around.
That's funny.
Okay.
You ready for bed?
Yeah.
You look sleepy.
Until night.
Then
Sweet
Silly girl.
dreams. Okay. Get readjusted since we're fewer people now. Move that in a little bit closer so it's easier to read. And I'll go through some of these since we're behind now. Let's see. William asked, has the summer gone by fast for us as it has for y'all in Canada? Yes, it has. It's been super hot because like our summer started in spring. But as for like just flying through the last couple of months, I mean, it has flown by. And I don't know, I'm just crazy how fast it seems the years fly by now. Loma wants to know if we ever figured out what the paw prints in the high tunnel. Not yet.
No.
But there hasn't been more.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, Lynn really loves the emus. How's the loose one doing? Doing well.
Yeah.
Yep, finally, I don't know. He didn't know really what the donkeys were, and the donkeys didn't really know what he was. And since they're both kind of protectors, they kind of bow up at each other for a little while, but now they're all fine. Whenever we go to feed, we've got him a different feed pan or container now. So he eats his, they eat theirs, and so far everybody gets along fine.
Yeah. Cowboy Short said, my exercise routine in your lives.
There's Lori. Said, good evening, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy. Hey, Lori, how are you?
Tina said she was just thinking that it flew by too.
Yes, it did. They said surviving the heat and humidity.
Yeah, that's been rough, the humidity.
It hasn't seen snow in 7 years.
Oh, wow.
We see it, like I said, we have some years that we don't, but most of the time we get something, even if it's just for a few hours or maybe a day. But and then every few years we'll get a real good one.
One of the forecasts that I saw the other day, or several forecasts I saw the other day, were saying that we may have a really rough.
That's what they said last year too, and it was very mild except for the big Arctic blast.
Said it wasn't.
No, last year
it was going to be cold, but not so much snow last year.
I don't know, but I just know that they said it was going to be bad, and it was not that bad.
Yeah, that Arctic blast was rough.
It was rough, but it was over before. I mean,
pretty quick.
Other than that, it wasn't bad because it's pretty mild up to that, and after that, just so happened we picked to leave during that.
Yeah. Meg said, hope I didn't miss anything. I stepped outside after seeing a fire truck going down the road with lights and sirens. It's currently grain harvest right now, so I'm hoping no one's hurt.
Oh, hopefully not.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
Linda says, hello from Seymour, Iowa. Great to see you all.
You there?
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Trying to get caught up.
Lenny asked if the kids been watching any of the Olympics.
No. Have they? I've not seen them watch any of them.
No, we've actually not been watching a lot of TV though, because we've been busy.
Working till dark.
Really busy. And then doing school too, so.
Yeah. Well, I've been working till dark, unless I'm working after dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only Olympics I've seen is maybe if I'm on YouTube going to all of our friends' channels, I might see a little clip or something pop up that catches my attention. I'll watch, but for the most part, I've not watched any of them either.
I watched a couple of the gymnastics floor routines.
Oh goodness,
but
those are the worst.
I like the gymnastics the best.
I know. I like the Winter Olympics better though.
Yeah.
The I don't even know what it is, but I got addicted to it last time, where they slide the thing down the ice and it knocks the little rocks out of the circle or whatever. I forget. And they use the brooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but
I forget what it's called.
It was always on whenever I would get off work and get home. It would be on.
He spent hours watching that.
And so I would lay in bed when I should have been sleeping after I got off work, and would watch that until either I fell asleep or until it went off. But
yeah, I would wake up and I'd be like, "What are you watching?"
And it's like, I don't even know what it's called, but it's addicting.
Yeah.
Tina asked if you had any more headaches since surgery.
Headaches, yes. Migraines, no. Headaches, I get at the end of the day, I get a little bit of one. Most days, probably, I guess. But I mean, it's never anything bad. I put some ice on the back of my head, and it usually makes that go away. And then if I overdo it, I get some headaches. But it's doable. So.
Jessica asked what day the girls show. Thursday or Wednesday?
Chickens are Wednesday, which will be quick and not too much of anything.
Check-in is Tuesday night.
Chickens, yeah.
Because you have to check in. The vet has to sign off.
The chickens are Wednesday. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said check-in.
Oh, no. Chickens, they show on Wednesday morning, but that's next to nothing.
I don't know if you were talking crazy or if I was hearing crazy.
You're hearing crazy.
You're right. I am hearing crazy because you're talking.
I stepped right into that one.
Yes, you did.
But the pigs will be Thursday morning at 8, bright and early at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, they're the first ones because of the heat.
Yeah.
But hey, we can get it over with.
Yeah.
And then which I don't know when the showmanship's, because they said the showmanship's after that, but they didn't say a time on there.
Everything is to be determined. But
I mean, I didn't even see it on the list for showmanship. They just
no, what they do with the pigs, what they did last year was they went through all the different categories, and then they're like, okay, showmanship for this age group, showmanship for this age group, showmanship for this age group, and it was all the different categories.
While they're showing, like at the 8 o'clock time.
Yeah, like they just
all together.
All the pig stuff is together.
Good. So then we'll know if they're grand or reserve grand or
yeah.
Which I don't know when they'll tell the results, but
yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious.
Well, they'll do it immediately. Ribbons.
Oh, right on the spot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they
so
did
they don't
last
even
year.
have to wait.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Yeah, I had to work last year and missed it because I was wanting to go see, that way we'd have an idea, but it didn't work out, which we weren't planning on showing pigs either.
Mm-hmm. No, that was not the plan.
The only reason we showed pigs is because Abby caught one in the scramble, and then she's like, I wish you could just put a collar, a halter, and a lead rope on it. I was like, well, you caught the hardest thing to show because you just got to control it with a little stick. And if it's not well trained, then it might be exciting.
Yeah, so it might be exciting, y'all.
Yes.
Especially
they've been working, but it's just the fact that
we've never done this before.
Never done pigs.
Yeah.
And
there's not been any
there was supposed to be a clinic that taught how to do it and how to train them and all that, and
no.
That still hasn't happened. So YouTube has been our friend on that.
Yeah. So
because like I said, I didn't have a clue like how you even did it. And so we first looked up a video, and then it said that you like a stick or a whip or whatever. And then we watched several that told like what they preferred and then what size whip and all that. And so we got all that. And like I said, they started working, but like I said, I just, as little as the girls are and as big as the pigs are now, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
May have a runaway.
Yeah. Well, Lulu does really.
Mimi's here and they missed.
Oh, hey, Mom. We were way behind.
Yeah, we're still like way behind.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like 15 minutes almost. Are we keeping the 4-H pigs or do they get sold after?
They'll get to keep them. And that's what was crazy, because I was talking to Brandon, and he was talking about like whenever he showed that, like after the show, they loaded all the pigs up and took them.
That's crazy.
Like here, they get to keep them. So the girls say they're going to be out in the pasture with Hulk and Betty, but we'll see.
Yeah. We may not need that many pigs.
Yeah, definitely not.
Lynn said, Abby, you're such a cute goof. She asked me whenever I was putting her in bed, she's like, was I funny? So yes, you were funny.
What kind of certifications do you need to homeschool?
In state of Arkansas, all we have to do is fill out it's an online letter of intent to homeschool, or notice of intent to homeschool, and just showing that we are responsible for the education of our own children. And that's it. Which, I mean, we purchase curriculum and plan and all that good stuff too. So, I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it, but that's the only requirement in Arkansas.
Yeah. So a lot of people around here practice unschooling. We do not.
No,
I sometimes think that Kimberly might be a little more strict than what it would be at school, because especially the first year, it took a lot for me to convince her every now and then and be like, it's okay for us to skip a day. They're still way ahead of everybody else, because they end up finishing like a month and a half before normal school. I say normal, public school. Whenever they would normally have been out, they were out like a month and a half early, because we pushed through. We didn't take a lot of the time off and stuff that they did. And there were some days that they do more than one lesson a day, and we'd be doing weekends. So some days we did 6 days a week, sometimes not. But it was hard to get it. I was like, it's okay to be. I was like, a lot of homeschools, the flexibility. I mean, I get that they have to learn it, but the whole deal with unschooling, I don't like it for the simple fact, okay, let's say you want to unschool and they don't want to go to college. Then that might be perfectly fine if they want to go into a trade business, something like that. But if they want to go to college,
or are young. I mean, where like you don't know where they're gonna go.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if at some point, if somebody that was unschooled wants to go to college, I don't think that they're going to be adequately prepared for the kind of studying and structure that would have in unschooling.
Because there's not structure really.
And so what we did is we actually purchased a curriculum that, like, Izzy's has videos and stuff that goes along with it, because she still wants that, because she can read, but there's still some stuff that, like, reading like enough instructions where she can comprehend it may not be so much. Abby's where she can do that. And so like with some minor instructions, she's able to get her work done, and Kimberly can come back and check and work with her on the stuff she didn't get. But Izzy likes the instruction because she can watch the teacher explain the stuff with the video, because it's like set up like a classroom. Then she can do her work, or sometimes she does it while the video's going.
Usually.
So she can work ahead that way, because hers is structured day by day. So she knows whenever she finishes one lesson, she can click on the next lesson and start it. And so she can kind of manage herself getting started on stuff like that. And then if she has help or needs more, then Kimberly helps with that, or I do if I'm here, but usually it's Kimberly. But I don't know. Like I said, I like the idea of unschooling, that, it's carefree, just do what we want, we'll learn as we go. But I personally don't think that people would be as prepared doing it that way. So we're pretty structured for the most part. Like I said, the only thing we're not structured is the schedule and the days. Like I said, they'll get all their lessons done, but it may be on Saturday and Sunday afternoon versus during the week, depending on what we have going. Like today, well, like on Wednesdays, we're both off. But I have to work weekends. So it's the only day off that we're all off together. And so we'll usually use that as one of our weekend days. And then they'll do school on Saturday or Sunday or both. And
then, for us, it's better because when we can change it up to whatever his schedule is. Because mine, yes, I work 2 days, I work 8 to 5. But the other days I don't. And, whenever I get off at 5 on the 2 days that I work to 5, they're usually, we come home, we do the chores, and then we get in here and we do some schoolwork if he's at work. But then if we
Since
don't
I'm on nights though, I usually do the chores in the morning.
But
it's when I'm on days it messes that up.
It makes it way easier when the chores are already done though, so that we can just focus on the school when we get
supper
home.
And school.
Supper, school, baths. Actually, it's usually baths, school, supper, but But it all works out, and it's definitely better for our lifestyle.
Yeah, because it usually 3 to 4 hours a day they can be done. Some days it's a little earlier, some days it might be a little bit longer, but even getting started at 5:30, usually before 8:30 or so, they'll be done and have supper, and then they still have a little bit of wind down time, because if I'm on nights, a lot of times they'll stay with me until at least to sleep in some, and then get up, and then they'll go to my mom's whenever I have to go to work later. Or Kimberly will be off before I go.
Connie was seeing Abby yawn. Jessica said they sell harnesses for chickens. She was wanting one for Lindley. That's cute.
That's funny. Dean said Brandon will do a snake show. Yeah, I saw that and I was.
Abby was busting up laughing. Yes. That was so funny.
We had to rewind it and watch it a few times.
I was telling Abby good night. Hi, Grounds family. I'm back and happy to catch you live again.
Oh, glad you're back with us. It's been a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, everybody saying good night.
Yep. Oh, hey, it's Addison. Okay, well, I just lost it because my phone just went crazy. Addison, Braley, and Sari. We're headed home. Wanted to say hi to the girls.
Well, we'll let them know tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll tell them.
We got behind.
Yeah, sorry.
Michael Ray asked how we're doing tonight. Pretty good. Yep. It's been a good day. Like I said, the girls and I had a lot of driving today, but we got a lot of stuff done. And a lot of more stuff to do in the future.
Yeah, but that's good. Michael said, I'm glad I made the live. I loved your videos. I've been subscribed since you were at the Eddie family.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate that.
One Scott said my grandson's 16th birthday was today, and he got his driver's license.
Oh, it's probably exciting and
Yep.
scary all at the same time. Curling. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he watched the boxing until the man got there and hit a woman.
Oh, wow.
The whole
Oh, yeah.
big.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that happened.
I don't even remember what all it's about.
Seems like 1,000 years ago since
Yes.
last week. So, Nick said they show curling on ESPN sometimes.
I don't either, but it's addicting.
So
yeah, I'm going to check it out.
Emily said, "Hi, y'all from North Carolina. I'm late, but here."
Hey, Emily, thanks for stopping in.
Yep. Lenny said the USA is doing good. Cool.
Yep. Ed said in 40 days he'll be slipping by your town headed to Oklahoma for his fall fishing trip. Well, depending on what day it is, if it's on I-40 and you got time to stop for a second, you can just holler and I'll meet you up there.
Joe Taylor said, "My family likes your videos."
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. I just made it jump all over the place.
Okay.
Okay, right here. Curling matches are fun when you get to see them in person. Living near, I was lucky I got to go to a few.
Oh, that's cool.
See, I thought they were pretty interesting watching them on TV.
Mm-hmm.
2 male boxer and women's team.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Mob Emotion uses rhomboids, and then, of course, your sternocleidomastoid. Yeah. Yeah.
Glad you knew what all that was.
Yeah. That's my thing. But yeah, that's.
We need to have farming Olympics.
That would be funny.
Hey, they did that or they were going to at the fair one time, but I don't think they had enough people sign up.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, I would have gone to watch that, but it was like it's gonna be like a pig calling or something, a hay bale toss. What else was it?
It was some crazy stuff, but
there was like 3 or 4 different events, but it would have been funny to watch.
Mm-hmm. Tina said I needed the fly sweater earlier.
Yeah.
It said, "Nick, you look like the curling." Eric said, "Growing up near the Canadian border, I went to a lot of." Okay, that's what he said. Yeah. Canadian border.
Makes she hears ringing mostly at night when she goes to bed.
Dean said, "Hey, Peggy can ride it." He telling Peggy he could ride a wheelie on the tractor.
Our ice skate team finally got their gold medals from last Olympics when Russia team cheated. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that being a big deal. I didn't ever know what happened with it though.
Mm-hmm.
How's your animals doing? They're all doing good.
Yep.
Which we've got. Yeah, there'll be a few changes on this next video.
Yep.
Should be out tomorrow or Saturday.
Planning on tomorrow.
Okay. Probably a new video tomorrow.
Yeah. I've still got to finish it up, but.
Yep. Yep. Curling. Oh, Ed said that the wind will keep them away. There's not enough time of the day to watch TV anymore.
That's the truth.
That's true. We finally took some time the other day. It was after the girls went to bed, but we just were like, we're going to watch some shows that we used to watch, and watched a couple, and I don't know. It's just hard to keep up with anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
More of a carnival, not a livestock show. We have combination rodeo, county fair, and carnival is extra 4-H is big, FFA, and private competitors.
Sorry, my phone keeps jumping around, so I guess I'm just going to have to look up here.
Deb Hughes said, "Proud of us for homeschooling."
Yeah, it's definitely been the best decision for us.
Yes.
Beverly said, I just love Izzy. She reminds me of my middle daughter, Jenny. Jenny was just like her in weight and hair. At Izzy's age, Jenny's a lot older today. She's a beautiful lady.
Yep.
How do you know which curriculums to purchase? I was homeschooled growing up, and my mom also teaches school in public school, and she helped me find where the standards were, like for the state of Arkansas, which actually pretty much align with a lot of places, I think. But we did a lot of research, talked to a lot of people, figured out kind of what some of the best ones were that were very college preparatory, just on track where they need to be. And last year we went with Abeka, which is, it's a very comprehensive curriculum, and it's Christian based, and just the values were there, but they still, they cover everything, and it was really good. It's actually, when I was growing up, it was a little weaker in some areas, honestly, but it's a really good curriculum now, and we really, really liked it. Now, Abby this year, she did not like the math last year. She did okay with it, but the way that it was explained, she kind of had a little difficulty with it at times. So I did a lot of research on that, and then a spelling curriculum, because the spelling just seemed a little weak, but it's like it didn't give a lot of instruction, but they gave you like 30 difficult words to spell, memorize, and then to also work on the vocabulary without like really going over the rules of spelling and stuff, which I know sometimes you get that when you're younger, but they did not, or she did not. But I found a different program that was supposed to be good for that. And then math, did a lot of digging and went with one called Saxon Math, which has amazing reviews and definitely college preparatory. I was definitely beyond ready for college whenever I use Saxon.
But it seems like the opinion on it, either people love it or they hate it. So,
but Abby, we actually, I guess they've moved the store, but there's a used curriculum store in Arkansas. It's North Arkansas now, but it was not that far from us. So we went and found, I had an example of Saxon, an example of the Abeka on the grade level that she was going into, the 5th grade. And so I had her look at both of them, and I was like, okay, I want you to look at this one. I want you to look at this one. Because, they're both pretty much neck and neck. They're neck and neck on what they're teaching. They're just teach it a little differently. Abeka's really bright, really colorful, really busy. And Saxon,
cluttered, yes.
And Saxon is black and white, and very basic on how they instruct it, but they teach it in a little different way. She looked at that and she flipped through some pages, and she's like, I really like this one. And so that's what we did, because when he and I looked at it, we were good with either way, because you could tell, she's going to get what she needs even if we switch. Mm-hmm. And so far so good. She actually keeps telling us that she likes math now, and she told us before that she did not like math.
Yep.
So I will take that as a win.
Lenny asked if we've had anybody inquire about the building that we have for sale. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not since the initial fiasco that we told y'all about last time. Not since then, though. It's still up and available.
Still, I tried to send out some just information stuff to some local
different people that we thought might
community people, and to see if there was anybody that might have a use for it, because it would be honestly a really great preschool. But
yeah, she just did that though, and we haven't heard anything back yet. So still waiting to see.
Yeah.
Lynn wants to know, what is unschooling? Unschooling is pretty much where you don't have a set curriculum. The kids kind of get to pick what they want to learn, and that's what they learn about. And like I said, it's just not a lot of structure. So they, rather than having like a book and learning like you would prep to go to college or
Mhm.
public school stuff like that, it's pretty much if it's something that interests them, they learn and whatever resources are available. There's not any set
Yeah.
standard for them to learn, and that's the reason that if they don't want to go to college, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
If our girls decide not to go to college,
Yeah,
it's
still
up to
fine.
them.
Yeah.
I don't care because I mean, like I said, a lot of stuff college is great for, and a lot of stuff it is not, and it's not for everybody. But my thing is if they do want to go, I don't want to be the reason that they're at a disadvantage because you've got to have structure before you go to college, or if you're not a structured person, you will struggle in college. And the fact that it costs a lot of money to go to college, you need all the help you can get.
That's the truth.
Uh,
Dan said,
talking about the fly swatters.
Therefore, Stephanie and Kimberly and whoever wants one to keep their husbands in line, Brandon started it.
Brooke and Colton said, who needs TV when there are YouTube channels to keep up with?
Isn't that the truth?
That's the truth. Like I said,
and they're actually perfect length for us because, I mean,
yes,
watch a YouTube video and then go get back to work.
Especially like when we come into cool off, because like before, whenever we had show, I mean, you'd be sitting like for an hour to get through a show, but most of these like 20, 30 minutes. So you come in, catch up on one of those, cool off, get back to work.
Ed said, Brandon always said, if you're watching TV, you must have all your chores done. Yeah.
Connie had asked what unschooling was.
Joe asked, how are we doing? We're doing good.
Yep, doing great.
Peggy said, TV's too raunchy to watch now anyway.
A lot of it, yeah.
It's one reason we stream now instead of...
And that's what's crazy, like, used to, like, network television was safe, but now, even stuff that's like network television show, I'm just like, this show would be perfectly fine without adding all that junk into it. And it's junk. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can't let your kids watch that should be fine.
Yeah.
But and the whole thing might be fine, but they'll just this one scene or this one part, or like using profanity.
Yeah.
I mean, it adds nothing
to
the show, but they just feel the need to do it to almost to push an agenda down your throat.
Yeah. Stephanie said she usually watches TV during her chores, laundry. Yep. I'll sometimes watch something while I'm doing laundry, but sometimes I just listen to music or something.
Yeah. Or whenever I come home, you'll sometimes have something turn, but usually she's sleeping. Like there'll be something on TV and she'll be sleeping because she won't just go to bed.
No.
Like I tell him, like, just go to bed. And then whenever I get home, it'll be fine, but I'll come home and she'll be asleep in the recliner. All the lights still on, just waiting for me to come home.
Sometimes though, like right now, the recliner is kind of more comfortable than my pillows.
Okay. Buy some new pillows or sleep in a recliner all the time.
I kind of feel like I need to get new pillows. But
I would love to have the whole bed to myself.
Afraid not.
I can stretch out.
My back would hurt.
You just said the recliner's better.
Well, like on my head, not my back. Pam asked, is it a computer-generated curriculum or do you use some teaching as well?
Both.
Yeah, it is. Like.
Well, we talked about it. I mean, it comes with, like, the kit we order has videos, but then it has all the student books and the teacher books too. So,
like, this is like Izzy's curriculum guide, and I mean, she only has one, but it covers all the different subjects and like that's
like the lesson plan, so to speak, for the whole school year.
But it tells like what this teacher on the video is gonna talk about, and then what you need to have ready, which page you need to pull out,
which workbooks and all that kind of stuff. So that's that. But then, like I said, there's like the actual books like in school, and then there's workbooks and stuff like that. So it's pretty much it's a combination of both. And then Abby's is strictly just we've got the teacher workbooks and the student workbooks, and
all these right here. These spiral bound ones are teacher guides for Abby's, and her math does not have one per se. I mean, it has like I have an answer key if I need it, which I don't right now. But I mean, I keep up with her lessons on her textbook actually has the lesson in it. So she and I read that together, go over the examples together, and then I assign her math problems. So
Yeah. 3B said they did away with TV service. Yeah, we did too. We used to have Dish Network, but because we couldn't get good internet.
Yeah.
But as soon as we got good internet, we got rid of that. We have a couple of like streaming apps that we watch. Like we've got Paramount because with it we can get the local news and weather. So like if there's tornadoes or stuff around, we can actually turn on local channels with that. And then Disney Plus is included with our phone plan. They offer it for free, so we've got that. So the girls, like I said, most of the time they watch YouTube stuff too. So
Edward said, "Good evening."
Good evening, Edward.
Ed said he listens to music when he does the laundry.
Yep. Deb said hello from Alabama.
Hey there. Connie said, yesterday my brother and sister, twins, turned 77. I became 78 in September. I don't think my poor mother ever recovered. Very close in age.
What day in September? Because Izzy's birthday is in September.
Stephanie said, yeah, they're in bed now.
Yeah, we were late. We're still way behind. We're trying to get there. But
everybody remember to hit thumbs up from Brooke and Colton.
Oh, yeah. She's just like you. She listens to music when she cleans. Drives me insane. I'm not a music person. I don't like to listen to music. And so I'll come home and it's like music. I'm like, But I know she's been cleaning if there's music on.
Yep. I listen to music when I clean. I listen to music when I exercise.
Cheryl says it's okay to get behind sometimes. She loves to hear us chat.
Well, thank you.
Stephanie's back.
Michael said, don't forget to hit the like button.
Lynn asked when they show the pigs at the fair. It's in September.
September the 12th. I actually had to look up the date today because girl at work was asking me because she was going to see if she possibly will be there. Because she thought they'd be really cute to watch.
All I know is it's a money pit raising animals for the fair. Between like the health certificates. We had to go get blood work and stuff done. It's like $80 a pig, which I'm just like, just more money. But it'll be a good experience for them. And then we'll know after this if they want to do it again or not.
Stephanie said, I'm so excited.
And that's probably when we were talking about the expo.
Yep. We're behind, so that's not even gonna.
What?
Tina said 87 thumbs up and 95 on whoever hasn't. Please hit the thumbs up.
I'm reading that one.
Ed said, Nick, if I was an Olympic sport, it would be catching flies with chopsticks.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yep. There's Cindy Lee.
Hey, Cindy, how are you?
Edward said, good evening. Was just watching the Eddie Family Farm. Forgot you're live, so I'm joining you now. Love your videos. Thank you
so much. Yeah, we started watching it earlier, but didn't get it finished. So we had to get ready to come on here. So we'll finish that afterwards.
Yep.
Or I will, maybe. You still got to edit.
Yeah. So I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Finish it tomorrow. Or
Stephanie said, how dare you forget their life. Thanks for watching.
That's funny. Willow said, hello, everyone. Hey there.
Hello, Grounds family. Hey, Grounds family. Hey, Willow, how are you? Let's see.
Lenny said, she loved watching me try out that scooter. Yeah, it felt funny because just, I don't know. I'm not one to like ride motorized scooters and stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the time. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. It was funny to watch too. It's really funny to watch Abby because like she flies around on that thing. Like I mean, it doesn't go that fast. But I mean, like the other night, like we had to bring her in. Yeah, because it's like me. I mean, she's really quiet horn. Because my dad, she was doing it earlier. My dad was up here and he's like, I was wondering what that noise was. Like, yeah, she's honking the horn on that scooter trying to get your attention. But yeah, last night we had to make her come in because it's got a light on the front. She had the light on. She was just staying out. I was just like, "You've got to come inside." And what'd she say? She was
She was gonna live outside.
yeah, but she said she's some sort of girl that wild. It wasn't wild. I don't know. But she was saying something. She was just gonna live outside and ride the scooter all night. And I was like, "Yeah, when that first coyote starts yipping, you'll be coming in."
Mm-hmm. Kathy said hello from Michigan.
Hello, Kathy. Deb loves watching our videos. Saw us on the Eddy family farm.
Well, thank you. Good friends of ours.
Yep. Hand milking. Was hand milking one of those? That might have been
Yeah,
one of the.
I think it might have been.
Joe said, "I like your farm animal videos. Keep up the great work. Make more new farm animal videos."
We should have another one out tomorrow.
Pam says we're buffering like crazy.
Oh. Ours,
I think it must be you because
ours is doing okay right
we're
now.
watching it too, and it seems to be working okay. And we've got fiber internet, so it shouldn't have any issues. But
yeah,
it's not to say that they don't have an issue every now and then, but usually it's pretty good.
Lenny said, I said, don't judge my driving, people. Yeah. Well, because I knew how it might go. Because I had driven it around just a little lap to make sure I wasn't going to like run into anything before I did the video. Because as funny as that would be, I didn't want to hurt myself either. So, and had to figure out how to work the brakes. Because at first I wasn't real sure how to do that.
Yeah.
And Kevin's like if you're riding a 4-wheeler or dirt bike or something, I'm like, I don't ride those things, and I haven't ridden any of that in a very, very long time.
Cindy asks, how many heads of cattle? It's actually my parents' cows, but it's around 40 head of grown stuff. Kenny said that Lester and Jamie had a Morrow Hill Olympics. I saw that video pop up.
I didn't get to see that.
I haven't watched it, but I saw it. Maybe I saw it pop up today. Okay. I don't remember. I just saw it pop up, but we were busy doing something, so I didn't ever go take a look. Brandon said I heard something about a snake show.
No one can say I never picked up a snake now.
Doesn't really count if it's missing the part that bites.
That's funny. Yeah, Abby was laughing so hard. Yeah,
we had to rewatch that 3 or 4 times because she was cracking up over it.
Kimasta said, got 2 more great-grandchildren today, twin great-grandsons.
Oh, wow.
Noah, Andrew, and Jackson Wade. I like those names.
11 great-grandkids. Congratulations. Wow. That's awesome.
And they're healthy.
Yep, that's the main thing.
Awesome. We're happy for you. Lenny said that was funny, Brandon, when you first picked it up. Heard Stephanie laughing.
Yes.
They still scream like a girl.
Yeah. He said part of it's made for the country, the other part isn't.
That's funny.
Oh, Rhonda has dialysis at 6:30. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, good
Hope
night.
it all goes well.
Good night, Joe.
Oh, Joe's gone. Yeah, they might already be gone by now.
Lenny was laughing about Brandon's snake dance.
Yep.
Peggy said she taught Saxon math and Saxon phonics. They used a lot of repetitive learning, which is ideal. Drill, baby, drill. Exactly. Oh, Abby, every day they have I forget what it's called, but they have a name for it, but it's like 100 addition problems. It's just to warm their brains up, but it's like super simple addition. I think she does subtraction in tomorrow's lesson, but there's 100 problems on the sheet, and she used to be like, oh, there's 100 on there. But the other day I was like, well, I said, we may not do all 100 because I want to move into this lesson, but do as many as you can. She got like 60 of them done. Wow. Yeah. And she's like, that was fun. So she really likes it. It's making her a lot quicker with her addition too. So I like that.
Oh, evidently there was a snake on 3B's carport.
Oh no. I don't do snakes.
Yep. Will said, Brandon and snakes or turtles is always a good laugh. I get having fears, but for me, snakes and turtles are not a problem. Handled both.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I'm not a snake person.
Jacob asked, what was for dinner tonight? Potato soup.
Yep, with our potatoes.
You just let the cat out of the bag.
Well, more about that in a video.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was delicious. And we'll probably be having it for the next couple of days.
Yeah, there's
It's a big
plenty.
pot.
Yeah, I like to make a double batch of it when I make it because if I make a single batch, does it last long enough?
And I love soup. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't matter what kind of soup. I can eat it for days.
Mm-hmm. And the girls love potato soup.
That's one thing I don't mind eating multiple times. There's some stuff that like one time leftovers is it, but soup I could keep eating.
Mm-hmm. Patsy said, "Good evening. Enjoyed your last videos. Those girls are eager to help, and that is so good."
Yes. They are always.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's very few and far between times that they ever complain about or just like, I don't feel like it today. Most of the time they jump up and are ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Lenny said, "I'm still praying." Thank you. Peggy was asking what kind it was. The snake.
Oh, yep. And John said even some of the commercials are rather adult-only content. And they put them out there, everybody can see it. Yeah, that's another thing.
I take issue with a lot of commercials here lately.
Yeah, they're sometimes worse than the shows.
Mm-hmm. Especially the stuff we watch.
Edward asked, do we have any snakes on our property? If so, we can call him Brandon. He's getting good at killing them. Have we? I don't know that we've had. What?
The one that was.
Oh, by the chicken?
By the greenhouse that you almost stepped on.
That was last year.
Yeah, last year.
I'm talking about this year. Oh. Have we had any? Because that one's gone.
This year?
Yeah, last year I almost stepped on one stepping out of the greenhouse because I'd been in and out of there.
I screamed and ran.
And I was about to step over, and she screamed. I pulled, and it was just laying there. And it was, what kind was it? Was it a copperhead?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was a copperhead.
Yeah.
And that was crazy because I'd been in and out several times, but evidently it wasn't there before and it just got there because I would have noticed that. I mean,
I had just walked through there too before that. And I turned around and happened to see it, and I was like, "Don't step! There's a snake!"
Yeah.
He about hurt himself getting back into the greenhouse, and I about hurt myself getting away from it. So, 3B said,
"Yeah,
not 100% sure. A water snake about 4 feet long and big around like the size of a water bottle. Ugh. Mm-mm.
Yeah, don't have any desire for that.
Nope. Brandon said, I know how you're feeling, Kevin. My wife will be sleeping as well.
Oh, yeah. Mom saw the black snake by the chicken pen.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, it's just yeah.
Willow said, I would have preferred homeschooling. I was bullied so bad in school. My parents pulled me from school after my freshman year of high school due to the school not following my doctor's orders. Yeah, that's terrible. There's so much of that in schools sometimes.
Bullying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because...
we had to deal with that.
Yes. Yeah, because even Abby had to deal with that. I mean, from a young age, it's crazy.
Yeah. She also said, best thing to happen to me, I got my GED and was good to go without all the heartache. Yep. Hate that you had to go through that because it's awful. And it's terrible to watch your kid have to deal with that too. Jeannie said, hey, Kim and Kimberly and Steph and Brandon. Alma said hello from Abilene, Texas.
Hey, Alma, how are you?
Okay.
Okay.
Wondering, does your fair have photo contests? My 3 grandchildren got started in 4-H and are having fun competing around the state. Girls 12, 9, and even little boy 7.
Yeah. They do. They have, because
Mhm.
like for that entry, they have like, it's like arts and crafts. You can do photography.
Okay.
There's like canning, people that can stuff, and I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that,
Yeah.
crocheting, knitting, that kind of stuff too. There's a little bit of everything that you can enter there. I don't know what all the categories are, but there's a ton of them. But it's open to adults or kids.
Yeah. Aussie Cole said you can have the whole bed to yourself. The floor couch is free.
Yeah.
3B, so I think it's great y'all are homeschooling.
Yep.
We have not regretted it.
Not one bit.
Ed said it's raining there.
I wished it would rain
I
here.
know. We need some. Well, husband was in the hospital 7 days. I missed him, but I enjoy having the queen bed to myself.
Yeah, the only time that we'd get it like is if I had to go out of town on a work trip. I would have the bed to myself, and then usually the girls would move in with her, so she still didn't get it to herself.
Yeah.
But if she ever did, she'd see how nice it was being able to just spread out.
The last couple of times, well, I still don't sleep like that though. I sleep on my side like this.
No, if I got the whole bed, I'm like,
So,
spread out.
Willow said my ex was going to college and I helped him with his college level homework and tutored him, brought his grades up from D's to A's and B's. Wow.
Nice. September 16th.
Okay. Izzy's is the 28th.
Yep. Kay's husband's is the 23rd.
Okay. Closer. Willow said she dances with the vacuum when I'm cleaning. Love music. Kay listens to music while painting.
John's is September 6th. Lots of September birthdays.
Cindy was hiding in the corner of the chat. Jennifer said my son turned 16 on September 16th. That's funny.
Yeah.
Don't listen too much anymore. I like quiet or learn and listen stuff.
Connie's is the 17th.
Okay.
We are so far.
I know.
We're not catching up.
Willow said basically if I'm not watching TV or a YouTube video, I'm listening to music. Carolyn said, hello, Kevin and Kimberly. I'm late. Just got home from a 3-day hospital stay with my husband. Anytime he has a fever, he has to go to the hospital, but he's much better.
I'm glad he's better, but
Yeah.
I hate you had to go through that.
Yeah. Be praying that he continues to improve.
Let's see.
Jeannie loves music, especially country, 60s, 70s, pop. Vicky said, good evening from Michigan. Hey, Vicky. Kay said, I listen to oldies, country, or gospel. Yeah, Deb, we'd love that video of Brandon with the snake was definitely a hit here.
Yes.
Pam asked if we can hear the coyotes like the Eddies can.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are loud.
Yes. And lots of them.
Brandon said he's back, and if I missed any comments, he wasn't being rude, just busy but listening. John said, Kevin, do you think that you would have screamed like Brandon did on the water slide if he was backwards instead of facing him?
No, because there were several times that I was the one going backwards.
The last time we were there, he wound up backwards most of the time.
This time too.
Okay. And no, he just laughed like he did at Brandon. Like the whole time. So,
I enjoy it.
Yeah. I was the one screaming whenever I read those. Dean said Brandon's back. He went out to tame one of his snakes.
Oh, me.
Okay. Living Life Living said the hospital is close, so when her husband goes, she can just visit daily and FaceTime.
Okay, that's good.
Brandon said he didn't think so. He's
Yeah.
not taming snakes. We've seen more snakes this week than he has in a long time. And Dean asked if he knew that you can get rid of the head and it'll still bite you.
Yeah, but he didn't pick up the head. He just picked up the part that didn't have the head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dry weather brings them out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we better be really careful.
Nick says always wet water.
That's funny.
You just need to video it.
Michael said, I love your video on vacation, especially when you met with the Eddies in case and figured out what was going on. Yeah, that was the funniest thing when he was like, wait.
Yeah.
Nick said she can't even stand to see them on TV, the close-up center over the edge. Oh, good night, Brooke and Colton.
Yep, good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Mm-hmm.
Living Life Loving loves potato soup.
Us too. It's been a while since I've made it till tonight.
Yeah.
Michael always also liked the part where Brandon went down the slide.
Yes.
Lenny
loves potato soup.
Mm-hmm. Patsy said, talking about the TV thing, watched a lot of old shows that were out when she was a kid. The girls, if they're at their grandparents' house, they watch a lot of old shows and they'll be like, oh, I like this show. I like that show. And I was like, where'd you watch that? Momo and Granddad's.
Yeah.
Green Acres is their latest one that they like.
What was the one before that?
They liked...
I forgot what it was. I know they got on a Saved by the Bell kick for a little while, but there was something else that they were watching down there.
Was it Beverly Hillbillies?
Maybe, yeah.
That was one of them.
Probably Beverly Hillbillies.
There's something else too, though. I don't remember. I'm sure Momo and Granddad would remember.
Ed said YouTube should hold the advertisers the same standards they do the creators. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Case is giving chills.
Michael said, wow, 108 likes and 105 watching. Awesome.
Pretty good odds right there.
Yep. Thank y'all.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Lenny said, a copperhead I'd run too. Yeah. Don't like them.
Willow's back. No more chances of mutiny from the kitties waiting on their supper.
Dean said all Brandon wanted was his egg back.
Yep.
Living Life Loving said, I live in the suburbs of Houston. My blue heeler got bit by a water moccasin in my backyard and passed. I worry about snakes in my yard.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, they're no joke. That's for sure.
Patsy said they're under a flood watch until Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully, it'll stay just a watch.
Yep.
And not a warning.
Yes.
Susan said we need some video to funny some videos. Is that even still a thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
I've not seen it in years, so I don't even know if I didn't know it was still going. If it is.
Willow said I got a whole full-size bed to myself except for the 6 kitties that all pile in with her. Nick said it was all chaos, screaming, and all kinds of drama. Kay said they have a king bed and she has the edge of the bed and he has the rest. Yeah.
You should move to the edge.
No.
I tried to tell her since I'm bigger than her I should get more of the bed, but she doesn't. She's like, I'm on my half. I was like, I should get more than half. But she doesn't agree.
Brandon said, that's right, Dean. I was just worried about my egg. Lynn said her granddaughter will be 1 on September the 10th. Oh, coming up. Brandon said, I don't do snakes, turtles, or slides. Willa said, LOL, we know, Brandon. Trust me, we know.
Oh, goodness. Oh, where we at?
Right here. Ed asked if you can use
snare kite. I don't know.
He's been trying to figure out.
It's not that. What I've been trying to figure out, because they've got in Arkansas, they have a predator, some sort of predator thing you can put on your license, but you have to have a hunting license before you can use it. But I think it's where you can trap certain predators out of season. But the way our game and fish regulations are, I mean, they a lot of them run in circles. I'm going to check with a game warden first to make sure I know what I'm doing before I actually do it, because that's the last thing I want to do is make a video and then be in trouble.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Sometimes it's okay to ask for forgiveness later, but probably not on that.
Yeah,
because they are pretty serious about their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got some good ones here.
Yep.
I just haven't run across him yet, because the other day I heard him out working, but he was in a place where there's no cell service, and I've not tried again since.
Dan said he saw a snapping turtle take a boy's finger just about all the way off one time. Had to get it sewed back on. Yikes. That's rough. Deb asked if we had any news on the hospital ordeal.
No.
Nope. No responses. Which I figure that's probably going to be the end of it, except for, I mean, if the nursing board, if they come back with anything, but that may be a process too. And I mean, I still don't know if we'll actually hear anything on that or not, but
yeah,
keep checking my email. But we've done everything that we can on that, at least. So, and brought awareness about it. So,
yeah. And if we go for her checkup in a couple weeks and they're like, "You're no longer welcome here," we'll know that the state paid them a visit.
Yeah. Well, that won't be at the hospital though. So
they'll know.
Yeah, it's true. And if I have to have scans to be released, it'll be at that hospital. So,
yeah.
Oh well, it's okay. Lynn was saying the Cason's such a hoot.
Yes, he is.
He's fun. This is his best friend right here.
Yeah. Jacob wants to know what the Eddies had for dinner tonight.
Peggy said Dean knew meaning to finger steak.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The top of comments I can't see.
Do what?
Willow said growing up they had a huge bull snake and made a pair of garter snakes. Her dad was terrified of snakes, so I'd go out and gather them up from their morning sunning spots and move them. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't do snakes.
Brandon's always been terrified.
Oh. Move them to the rock garden where they could sun and be safe from the lawnmower.
Oh.
Dean said if you're reading this, you're 30 minutes behind.
Only 7
now.
Right
now.
We're getting there.
Pam said, I guess I missed an Eddie video. Better get on that.
Yep.
Loon said, snakes do serve a purpose. It's okay if they leave me alone. Imagine the rat population without snakes.
We'll just need more cats.
Yeah. Oh, Willow said the bull snake would ride across her shoulders and the 2 garter snakes would each wrap around her forearms and slither off once they reach the rock garden.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can't do it.
I mean, they don't bother me that bad, but like, I mean, I've held snakes before and stuff, but I mean, it's not, I wouldn't want them like all over me. That's just, ugh.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
get a June bug in my hair and I'm doing a jig.
It's
Go
like
figure.
Abby with grasshoppers. She will
Oh,
play with a
goodness.
cricket all day long. Play with a big old like toad all day long. She's fine. The first grasshopper jumps anywhere near her and she's screaming and yelling and running. My word. I've not ever been able to catch it on video though because she's always gone.
Yes. Yeah, and there was one day that one got in her hair and she didn't realize it. And then whenever I told her, she just went nuts. I mean, it's been there for I don't know how long, but yeah, it made her flip out. Will's giving Pam the heebie-jeebie.
And Brandon need to keep some turtles for the varmints.
Yep.
Pam said she can't even take the little garter snakes in her yard. I don't
I
want to
haven't seen a garter snake in forever.
I haven't either. Kay said, my dad wasn't afraid of snakes. He would pick them up and play with them. He got kicked off a city bus for having a snake. Needless to say, I did not get that trait.
Justin said trapping season open August 1st.
Mm.
Okay, so I guess that won't matter. But I still want to know.
Yeah. What's allowed and what's
because whenever we were thinking about it, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was out of season. So now I know.
Yep. Jacob, I go back to the doctor on the 27th of this month. And I don't know if they're lifted or if they're not. But to be continued.
Oh, good night, Cindy Lee.
Good night.
Hey, Patty, how are you? Connie said that her late husband, a big man, decided he wanted a waterbed. That didn't work out too well. Her half popped up higher. So funny. We finally, have we had it 2 years now?
Mm-hmm.
A couple years ago, the mattress we'd had before was...
I mean, it had been good, but yeah, it was really old at that point.
But we had it, I mean, and it wasn't a very expensive one either, because we didn't, I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yep.
But we finally replaced it and splurged and got a sleep number bed. And so we can adjust the sides for each one. She likes it to be super soft, and I like a hard bed. So we didn't get the one that like does the multi-adjusting like each side and all that, just the pressure firmness of the softness or firmness of the bed is what it will do. But it's been great because, like I said, it's nice because I like a hard bed. She likes one that's soft.
Softer, not. There's a limit though to that too. So I don't want to sink into it and not be able to get out of the bed. Deb said they had BLTs for supper.
Oh, that sounds so good.
We haven't had those.
We went on a kick for a while where we were having them a lot, but
we had some fresh tomatoes from different people.
Yeah,
not us.
No, not this year. My husband's hospital visit last week was horrible. Already started research hospitals his current doctors can work at, and insurance will allow him to go to.
I'm sorry y'all are having to go through that because just the few days that we dealt with issues, it was not fun.
Yeah. Oh, Emily's going to bed. Good night. If you're still here to hear it.
Good night, Patsy.
Yep, good night.
Oh my word.
What?
Willow. Try being in a local carpet store on a cold, dreary day, and a fella comes in with a 10-foot boa constrictor over his shoulders. He was there to buy her new AstroTurf for its enclosure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Pam's going to bed. Good night. Okay, Neil's Vacation will be live Saturday night at 8. I'm guessing that's 8 Eastern time. Living Life Loving. Kevin, get all the information and license and visit with your game warden. You probably know that. Yeah, the county we're in is really small, and I actually have known, well, one of the game wardens here I've known since I was in high school. So, or right after high school. He's been here. Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's a friend. Like I said, I just different work schedules on. It wasn't a huge issue, so I figured I'd just run across him. We just haven't. We've met each other on the roads, but that's about it right now. But
yeah,
I figured if it got serious where I was needing to, then I'd give him a call because he just lives right up the road from us too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it crawled across her shoulders too. Yeah, nope. I got up and down, head and feet, but now I wish I'd got it on the side, and my side both. What? Oh, where adjustable. I got you. Yep. Ours it adjusts like that, but like I said, it's a solid mattress. It's not the two different sides because whenever they went through all the little test thing to figure out, we liked the height at the same level, and so which we always just sleep with it flat now.
Yeah.
But we liked it the same level and just left it at that.
Yeah.
Susie asked if Brandon is going live tonight. It'll be a late one if he is.
Yeah.
And you never know.
Kay said no shoe, no shirts, no snakes, no service. Neil said don't get too excited. I was only away for 2 days.
Hey, that's still pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody going to bed.
Good night, Mary.
Yep, thanks for stopping in.
Yep. All right, I guess keep going down.
That's it.
Okay.
You're caught up.
We're caught up. It only took us an hour and a half.
Yes, but we made it.
Yeah.
So now we can talk about what we want to talk about. No, just kidding. No, we had something else we were going to talk about though. The babies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the video came out finally. We've been having to keep that a secret.
Yeah. That was a hard one to keep too because we had so many other videos that had to come out first, and the girls have been just really, really excited to get to share the babies because they are out there all the time. Yes. Chasing those baby goats down and holding them. I mean, they've gotten to where they don't struggle too much trying to get away from them anymore, but
yeah,
they like them.
Yeah, there's still sometimes a little bit of a challenge to catch though, but once you catch them, I mean, they're usually pretty lovey after that.
Yep. And
just so it's clear, I was just kidding whenever I said we talk about what we want to talk about. That we had stuff to talk about, but we like that y'all are very active because it keeps the thing flowing.
Yep.
And that's what we like.
Yes, absolutely.
So don't take that wrong.
Yeah. He likes to joke. Candy said, I'm back. I was listening, but had to get my refrigerator cleaned out and wash the dishes. One of my not favorite jobs. My birthday is August 31st, the same day as DJ Arms. Okay.
Oh, it's coming up soon. Later this month.
Yep. Dual controls. That way he has his and I have mine, but in separate beds.
Yes. Are we close to Bull Shoals? I spent a couple summers there vacationing. I love fishing there, but one summer I sat on the bank next, heard a rattle. Oh.
Did not stay there long after that.
But no, we're probably 2.5 hours, I think.
I don't have a clue.
It's a pretty good ways. I think it's about 2.5 hours because that's up close to where Britt lives.
Okay.
Almost 3 hours. So yeah, no. Not close at all.
Deb asked if I had a lot of headaches before surgery. Migraines every day.
Yes, migraines, pain. She was a real pain to live with.
Probably.
No, it wasn't that. It's just you could tell she was miserable because she would still get up and go help us when we need help, but then I mean she would feel terrible afterwards. And anytime she would
work was rough.
If she would ever like sit still in the chair for just a minute, she'd be out sleeping. I mean, she'd just be out. And we figured out that was kind of part of it too. So it's been a lot better since then. She still sleeps some in the chair, but not near like she was.
But my excuse now is I'm recovering. So, because I'm 12 weeks out now as of yesterday. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's still got a while to go. Kay said twin goats. Yes.
Yep. Snowflake finally had her babies
Mhm.
while we were on vacation, actually.
Yeah, that's when it always happens.
Every time. So that's what I said. I was like, it'd probably be while we're gone, but luckily the weather was nice, so everything was great with them. And they were healthy, and my mom checked on them multiple times while we were gone.
Yep, they're still healthy and growing.
Yes. The only problem is they're males.
Yeah, both
So,
males.
They'll be leaving the farm eventually.
Mhm.
If you know anybody wanting some goats. But they're really pretty, and I wish they'd been females.
Mhm.
But it is what it is. Tina wants to know, how are the peacocks? They're still doing good.
Yep, they're still doing well.
I'm guessing the female, the hen, was not as old as what they
Yeah.
said, because she never laid.
Mm-mm. She's still doing fine, and she's still running around the pen.
I'm about to give up on auctions.
Yeah.
At least those, because it seems like nothing ever
Mhm.
works out exactly like they say.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nick said that's how you got an hour and a half behind.
yes.
Hey, we never got quite that far behind, but I mean, we've been behind the entire time.
Yeah, we were like a good 20, 25 minutes behind,
Yeah.
trying to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny said the babies are cute.
Thank you. We love them.
Oh. Living Life Loving has a friend that lives 10 minutes from Bullshit.
Okay. Dean said his imagination's never as good as the real thing.
I haven't taken turtles out this year. Jacob wants to know, how much homework has Farmer Rhett had to do so far?
Nick said he hasn't yet.
That's good, because they just started yesterday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right? I know it's when they're live, when they're talking about their first day sign.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. Oh, Deb's got to have a MRI and CAT scan to see why. She's been having migraines. Hopefully they can get things figured out for you.
Yeah.
Because I've only had like 1 or 2 migraines in my whole life, but they were miserable. But Kimberly can
feel your pain
for that. So
yeah, it was not fun.
No.
Kay said, "Oh, I wish I could have them. They're sweet." Nick said, "At least your peacocks are still there."
Hey, yours are just out sitting on a nest somewhere, hatching out some eggs. They'll come back.
Yep.
At least that's what Zoe's convinced Rhett.
Cry for the best.
Yep.
Kay said, "I want a mini pony or donkey," but hubby says no.
Hey, no, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say, because then you'll do it to me. I'm gonna say, just get it and say it's for him and surprise him.
Well, I have no way of like hauling one, so by myself.
There's a trailer out there.
Yeah, no. I can drive with the trailer, but I don't like to drive with the trailer, and I definitely don't back with the trailer.
Yeah. When did you have to drive? Because there was something I just told you. I was like, just don't pull anywhere where you have to back up. You were doing something or going somewhere, and because I had to work or something.
I don't remember, but I was a nervous wreck.
You were a nervous wreck about it. I was like, just don't worry. I was like, just don't pull anywhere where you have to back up.
Where was I going?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
You had the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, but I don't remember what it was.
I have no idea what I was doing.
But yeah, that's what I told her. And it was fine after that, because I just told her and I also told her.
Did I go get feed once?
Maybe.
That may have been what it was.
But I told her, I was like, just don't watch behind you there. It's gonna follow behind you. Just watch where you're going. The trailer follow right behind you. And I was like, if you're in a multi-lane, I was like, just don't be swapping lanes when anybody is anywhere around you, and you'll be fine. So is the donkey prego? We think so. I mean, she looks like it.
Yeah. And her belly's dropped. It doesn't.
Yeah, the donkey has not had a baby yet. No. Daisy is still just as big and lopsided as she was.
A little bit bigger. I feel like she's gotten bigger again.
Living Life Loving enjoys watching our lives because everyone chats and we're involved and makes for a relaxing atmosphere. Yep,
thank you.
we enjoy
We
them
enjoy
too.
it.
It's a good time to hang out. We get to tell you a little bit about what's going on here. We get to hear what's going on with y'all.
Yep.
It just makes for a good evening.
Yes, Dean, it has been 12 weeks, but it does not seem like it's been that long.
Yep.
In some ways, it seems like it's longer, though.
Yeah.
I think I missed a comment from John. He's saying delay should have been delight.
Oh.
Sounds like a delay. You better save her. She's gonna be good for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see.
Willow said she used to have migraines. They stopped after her gallbladder had to be taken out until an autoimmune condition attacked one of her eyes. Thankfully, that is stabilized and they stopped again. Goodness.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
One of the donkeys we think we're pretty sure is pregnant because she looks like it.
Yeah. She was never that big before.
Yeah. If anything else is, it's not close.
But I mean, the horses and I guess we only have one other female donkey, but they've all been exposed.
Yeah.
But we've just had the horses since, was it last fall? Yeah, last fall. But they don't look at all pregnant. Which Daisy would have been Precious as the dad, more than likely, because he was the only intact male.
Yeah, because one of them that we bought that was like a short stack, like a tiny mini, was supposed to be intact, and we got him home, and
he is not.
He's
sweet.
So now he's a pet.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is super sweet, but we wanted him because he was such a small frame, and he would have been a good one to have as a breeder, but I don't know.
Yeah. Living Like Living said, my youngest will be 40 August 24th, and my third daughter will be 41 August 31st. They're Irish twins. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Their birthdays are so close, though.
Yep.
Just asked if it could be pregnant with a mini mule.
Probably not Daisy.
No, because we got Daisy.
Have waffles. Well,
I mean,
depending on when she has it.
Yeah.
If she's got
another, she actually is.
If she's got another couple of months, then it could be possibly waffles, which would make it a mule.
Yeah. Guess we'll know though, because they have very, very different color patterns.
Beverly says, I know you're young, but can you retire from the police force? You've been there a long time. Not yet. I've got, let's see, the earliest I can go is like 8.5 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So still a while. But in one way, I mean, it's a while. And the other way, I'll still be super young.
Yeah.
I say super young. Pretty young. I'll be
older than me.
Yeah, but at that time it would be like 47 and retired.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
So that's, and you'll still be working.
Yeah.
Till you're 80.
No. Can't imagine still doing much on 80.
Edward said they love our videos. They were planning on being at the Oklahoma City Fair, but because of his wife's health issues, they're going to have to postpone it. They plan to make the next trip around Okie Homestead. Hate that she's having health issues, but that's the main thing. Is got to get her taken care of, and we'll be at the expo in the spring also.
Yes.
So, I mean,
Definitely.
as long as that's the plan anyhow, unless something happens.
Yeah.
So, if we don't catch you before, we'll see you then.
Yep. Connie said, backing a trailer is easy. Stop and ask how I would back it up if it were just a car, then do the opposite.
Yeah, pretty much. But the yeah, because you would have had just a bumper pull trailer on it, not the, or did you have the gooseneck on?
I thought I had the gooseneck.
So it wouldn't have been feed.
No,
it would have been
feed.
animals.
Why was I? Maybe I was just. No, what was I doing?
I don't remember, but I remember.
I know I had to. I got in line at the auction for you. Or did I? No, I was going to, and then you wound up getting through the line faster.
But I don't remember what you were driving the trailer for that time.
But it was a gooseneck. That's right. Because I was like, okay, that's actually a lot better than the other.
But when I had to fly to Oklahoma, that was because that was not an auction. That was just.
I don't remember what it was. I really don't.
I don't either. If we think about it sometime, we'll tell you.
Yeah. Lenny asked, do we have a stud?
Yes.
Yep.
Which is sterile of mules, Jack's or Jenny's? Both, aren't they? I think both. I think just all mules are sterile.
Edward said, if you were there, we'd like to meet up with you and the Eddies.
Yep.
We would love that. He said they'll probably be together like ham and cheese.
I don't think so.
It seemed like it was. I don't remember why. Kay said, we're babes. One Scott asked if you're a captain.
No. I am not.
Lynn said her birthday was last Saturday. Happy belated
birthday.
Lenny said that's young to be able to retire.
Yes, it is. But in some ways, it seems like it's forever.
Mm-hmm.
Was this the auction?
Don't know. I can't for the life of me remember when that was. It really bugs me that I don't remember now, though.
I know. And usually I have a pretty good memory.
Deb, yes, we just have 2 girls. Yep, Abby's 10 and Izzy's 6, almost 7.
It wasn't the gooseneck.
Mm-mm.
Did you drive that?
No,
I drove that.
No.
Nope, I did that. Sorry, my mom's texting me trying to guess what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did not drive.
No, I drove that.
Getting the OSB. I don't remember. I mean, I've driven a regular trailer before because when we moved from South Arkansas, the weekend that we were having to move, he was driving. You were driving a U-Haul, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was driving
box trailer.
I was driving we had an Explorer at the time, right? Yeah, yes. We had the Explorer and had a trailer on the back of it. And I was having to drive. Thankfully, it was like super late at night, but having to drive through Little Rock on the interstate with a trailer, I was a nervous wreck.
You were a nervous wreck the first time you had driven Little Rock.
Yeah, that's true. And now, I mean, I can do whatever in Little Rock because I've worked there before, but yeah, not a fan of driving with trailers still.
Like I said, you did fine.
Yeah,
We used to have
I'm
to
just
back
more
up.
nervous. Lenny asked how the kittens are doing. They're doing fine. I haven't checked on them lately, but he was checking on them the other day.
Yeah, the reason we haven't shown them anymore is the mom has moved them. I know where they are and I know they're okay, but it's just not where you can get in to film.
Yeah.
And so, but I don't want to take them out and move them to another place because then she might go hide them where we don't know where they are. So we're just kind of letting her do her thing and raise them.
Yeah.
Because she's doing a good job of that. And so we'll just wait till later to find them.
Good night, Willow.
Yep. Good night. Thanks for hopping in. Do you want to read them on there for a minute? I'm going to try to find something real quick.
Okay. Deb said, yay for girls. That's what we have. Then I have 2 grandsons. Awesome. Michael said, you'll think of it just before you go to sleep tonight. Probably. Or like wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and...
Yeah. So if you see a notification that we went live in the middle of the night...
No.
That's what it was.
That won't happen.
We remembered.
I'll just like put it on a note in my phone so that I can remember for next week.
She won't. She'll forget to check the notes.
We've tried
that before.
Well,
so I'm like,
I'm
just make notes.
Now, though, sometimes.
And then she's like, I won't remember to look at it. And I was like, well, but then you only got one thing to remember instead of all of them to remember. And so I was like, just like need a tattoo on her hand or something. Be like, check my notes. Then she'll always remember.
Dean said he's up for adoption.
All full up. We don't have any empty bedrooms. I don't know that the girls would want to share.
Yeah. Candy said, yeah, that's young, Kevin. 47. People used to retire at 50. I had to retire 2 years ago because I fell and had to have rotator cuff surgery on my shoulder and I couldn't go back. I had my own cleaning business.
Yeah, and the reason that it would be so young is because, like, I have some reciprocal retirement time whenever I was at other places that had state retirement. And so, otherwise, if I was going to do the full time with the state, I'd be 50, almost 51.
Okay, so I have 8 grandkids and 1 great grandchild. Awesome. Oh, wow. Living Life Loving said I had 4 daughters, 2 bonus daughters, and 15 granddaughters. Wow. That's awesome. Nice big family.
Yeah. Whenever we were fostering, we had 3 at one time. Once.
Yeah. They were a handful.
Yes. Yeah, because one of them was a set of twins that were 2.5 years old.
They were a mess. Sweet, but
yes,
still keep up with them too. And their adoptive parents.
Yeah. Yeah, because it worked out for them because they had another sibling that was older that another family had. He was placed with another family, and then it worked out where they were able to adopt all 3.
Yeah. Connie said, my husband taught me to back a trailer up. I've never driven a gooseneck. I pulled our bass boat in a U-Haul.
I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Living
Life Loving said 4 bonus sons and 12 grandsons. Wow.
Yep. I just cannot remember what you had.
I really feel like it was a gooseneck the last time I drove something.
But I don't remember what it was for.
No idea.
Oh, well. Let's see. Okay, upcoming stuff. Anything exciting?
Got the video tomorrow.
Yes.
Got some projects to do.
Yeah, Lenny, that's the plan because I've seen too many people in law enforcement who just keep working and keep working and keep working
Don't get to enjoy their life after
until
that.
they have to go because they just don't know how to function not being in that line of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then they retire, and a year or two later, they die. And so I've said the whole time I've been in it, as soon as I'm able to go, I'm gone.
Yep.
I'll figure out something else that's less stressful to finish it if I need some extra money of some sort, but I don't plan on sticking around past when I'm able to go.
Mm-hmm. Edward said, I have 18 grandchildren, and he's thankful they're all homeschooled. That's cool. Kay said, I'd be open to fostering or adopting. Not sure hubby would be.
It's
a lot.
It's a very good thing to do, but
Mhm.
it is a lot of stress. And it's not really the kids, it's dealing with the state agency to get open.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That was because we had some issues and we had to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we'd have to call supervisors and stuff like that, but it's just.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rewarding, but like I said,
Yeah.
it can be stressful too. And
Yeah.
it's hard because you'll get attached. And then, like, whenever it's time for them to go, it's rough.
Mm-hmm. Dean said, I just need my recliner in the living room. Living Life Living said, Kevin, have a cookie and glass of milk you might remember. If not, you'll be full.
Yeah.
Lenny asked if your mom and dad have ever been on video.
My dad would have been, but Kimberly deleted it.
I will never live that one down. But yeah, I was.
Our phones were getting full, trying to make
Mhm.
space because it locked up trying to finish a video. So she thought she was deleting old stuff, and some of that was not old.
Yeah.
So it was gone.
Yep.
But we got some iCloud space now, so that's not been an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after that, I was like, we've got to do something different.
Mhm.
And it took like 3 or 4 days for our phones to dump all the stuff we had on iCloud. And that's on fast internet too. And I was just like, oh, me. We've got
it's bad.
so much stuff. It's like 14,000 pictures and videos.
Mhm.
But the problem is, like, some of them I probably don't even need, but it's just, there's so many, it's just so overwhelming. I just don't even look. I'm just like,
Yeah.
and now that it's on iCloud, I'm not even worried about it
Exactly.
because they're there.
Mm-hmm. Kathy said, do you each have siblings?
Yes. She has 2. I have 1.
Mm-hmm. I'm the oldest, have a younger brother, Justin, who's on the lives a lot of times, and a younger sister named Emily, and she is in grad school near Atlanta. So.
And I have an older sister.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Lenny said that's good. You can do side jobs for extra money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Kay said, my daughter has cerebral palsy. Severe. It's rewarding, but it's hard.
Yeah. Definitely. Homesteading Outlaws says hello. Well, hello there.
Hey. Candy said, yeah, retire young is the best. One of my best friend's dads retired one day and passed away the next. That was so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dean said, I retired in 2012.
Kind of. You're still working.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, Brandon wants to know if you live in Oklahoma.
Let's see.
I'm going to guess no. Anybody else want to guess? Of course, Jacob may not want us to know.
Yeah. That's funny. Kay said my husband is on phased retirement.
What is that?
Brandon said I've retired at the age of 40, but I sure do wish I could get back to work.
Oh. he was talking to Tex, and it picked up my
what you
voice.
said.
Busted. That's how Kason caught you, and then now you got caught again.
That's funny. Connie said, I'm so past the age of babysitting. I tell people they would come back to find them. Oh, my word.
No.
That's funny.
Oh, 20 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do with that. Hey, so you're kind of in that.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, when you're not filling in.
It seems like I'm filling in. Oh, I've got a bunch more dates too for the next few months of coverage, which I don't even know if I'll be working all that because we've got new people starting. But there's a lot more vacation days to possibly cover.
Yeah,
that's fine. More money. It's okay.
Gotta pay them bills.
Pay that daycare bill. Daycare mortgage bill.
Blizzard's doing great.
Yeah. He's huge.
Yes. Friendly as all get out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Still loves the girls. Just sweet as can be. Still likes to, like I said, he doesn't tear stuff up, but he likes to get it and move it.
Yeah. That's
like the other day, the brush we used to clean out the stock tanks. It was in the middle of the yard, and I asked the girls, like, why is that in the yard? And it's like, it wasn't us. I was like, well, who else would it be? And then I remembered that Blizzard was out running in the yard.
But that had been in the shed, but the shed door was open. Wasn't it the one that was in the shed?
It was out here in this one that stays open.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It wasn't the new one.
Okay.
It was the old one that had gotten lost.
Oh, okay.
The girls had found it and put it in there, and then Blizzard moved it to the yard. So he might have moved it the first time whenever they found it.
Probably. Well, I know he'd had it, and then because he actually had it while I was doing a video.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got to remember to grab that in my mind. I've got to remember to grab that. We had 2 brushes, and then still can't find one of them. He'd also had that one. And then they found the other one after I'd already replaced it with a different brush. And yeah, he's something else.
Yeah.
Love him though. Case had said 2 years, then completely out.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Do we have anything else?
Anything else coming up? Can't think of anything.
Yeah, the biggest things that we have going on. So we got some more projects that are coming up. I bought some stuff today that we're going to use for another project.
Mm-hmm.
And then we may film some. We've got to do a little bit of yard work and clean up at the daycare building property.
Mm-hmm.
And we may end up filming a little bit of it just to put it out there.
Yep.
And then after that, we've got the fair and then the
Other
Oklahoma Expo at
We're
the
excited.
state fair. Which, like I said, it's just a one-day thing, but they actually put out the list of speakers the other day. So go to the Okie Homesteading Expo Facebook page, and it's got a list of who all will be speaking. It's a pretty good lineup.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be excited to
get
to hear a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are some familiar faces, and then there's some new ones on there too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting. Let's see.
Living Life Loving said I retired in 2019, started 4 home businesses. Luckily, I don't have to work too hard on those. Lynn said you never run out of projects.
Nope, there's always another one.
Brandon said it's going to be a lot of fun. We're having a party at the hotel afterwards.
Well.
Kay asked if we are in Arkansas.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, goodness. Yawning.
Too early to be yawning. You still got a video to finish.
I know.
But yeah, we still got some other stuff we've got to get done. So I think we're going to call it a night.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate all of y'all hanging out with us
Yep.
and
It's been a
stick
fun
around.
time.
Like I said, as long as she doesn't fall asleep, there'll be another video out tomorrow afternoon. If not, then probably Saturday.
Even if I do, I get off at noon. Well, noon to somewhere between noon and 1
depends.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I should still have time to finish it up, but I'm gonna try to get it done tonight so y'all can see it tomorrow.
Yeah. So if she finishes it tomorrow, it may be a little bit later than normal,
Yeah.
but we'll just see how it goes. And like I said, worst case, Saturday.
Yep.
But we've already put out 2 this week. We're not committing to 3 a week yet, but
that's what we're hoping for.
We're gonna try and see how it goes, because it's not so much having stuff, it's just running into having enough time where we're both off or have time off together to get things done. So
yeah,
we're gonna give that a shot. And then also, like I said, we had a few products where we were doing that they want us to try out and stuff. So we're trying to do those in one that's off. That way you're not just getting bombarded with products or anything, but we can still get out the stuff that we've committed to.
Yeah.
And so doing 3 a week, you still get the regular, what y'all were used to, plus we're throwing out an extra.
Yep.
Is there a pond on your land? Kind of. I mean, there's several like all around us. The one that was on the stuff where we're at, we actually started filling in. We used to have a bunch of pigs and they had messed it up, so it was gonna be a lot of work to get it fixed. And no more than the animals we have out there, it's easy enough to keep water tanks for them. And so I'm in the process of getting it filled up, and then we're just going to smooth it out and make it more pasture land. But there's still, let's see, 1, 2, 3 or 4 other ponds right around us. So one of them's kind of small, but the others are pretty good size.
Yep.
But we're going to call it a night, and we'll catch y'all next time. And we appreciate y'all's support.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Good night.